Welcome to Upper Body Monday. So let's get us started and find a space, and we'll start warming up by jogging gently on the spot. So remember, it's nothing major, just a case of just raising our heart rate just a little bit. Just get ourselves moving, go from not moving to moving. Really simple. That's it. And some star jumps, some jumping jacks. So we can start to get those big joints moving. Yes, no little fluid flowing. Back into jogging on the spot. Yeah, we'll kick those out. Right, so today, this is our one and only upper body session. So we're going to go through everything. We're going to do something for our back, something for our shoulders, something for our biceps and our triceps. So we're going to start off with some bent over rows. So put ourselves into our bend over position, so keeping our back nice and straight. That might mean bending our knees, sticking our backside out. For me, I also keep my head up. Helps me keep my back straight. Then our arms just become levers, so have them dangling in front of us. We're going to squeeze our back to raise our arms up, and slowly let them come back down to start position. Really try and use those big lat muscles down the sides of our back to really squeeze and then drop them back down. From there, we're going to move into a combination movement of upright rows to shoulder press. So again, weights just in front of us. We're going to bring them up the front of our body until our elbows come parallel with a level with our shoulders. Put the elbows down and drive our hands up to the ceiling. And slowly bring them back down the opposite way. So back to shoulders and all the way down the front. If you look at that from the side, you can see the weights stay pretty much in line with the body all the way through that movement. From there, we're going to move into alternating bicep curls. So palms facing forward, our elbows pinned into the side, and we raise one arm by squeezing our bicep, and then the other. Keep both arms constantly in movement at the same time. If you look at that from the side, again, you only see the only movement is from the forearms. From there, we're going to transition into tricep overhead extensions. So bring the weights over our head, pin our elbows to the sides of our head, and we're going to drive our arms up into the air and slowly bring them back down our back. If you look at that from the back, again, all the way up, and then slowly bring them back down. After we've completed those, we're going to stand again upright. We're going to do some lateral raises. I'm just going to bring the weights up to shoulder height and slowly bring them back down. And again, if you see it on the side, the thumb is lower than your finger, and that way you can make sure you're utilizing your shoulders and not your biceps. And our final move in the morning is into rear delts. So back into that bent over position, arms just in front of you. If you can tell a slight bend in the arms, that's good. And we're going to then squeeze our rear delts to raise our arms to the side. As soon as we start to feel our shoulder blades move, we stop and then bring them back down. So it's quite a small movement, but it's just targeting those rear delts. Okay, any questions?
No.
Awesome. In which case we're going to do 4 sets, usual 10, 10, 12, and 15. We'll start off with those bent over rows. So get ourselves into position. Again, arms just levers. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up straight. Let's go up to upright rows to shoulder press. So you can bring the arms all the way up the front of our body. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, arms facing forwards as we're going to alternating bicep curls. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Into tricep overhead extensions. So we're putting our elbows to the side of our head. Really squeeze our triceps to drive our arms into the air. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And back into our bent over position. Oh, no, it's not. It's into lateral raises. So keep standing up straight. Into our standing lateral raises. So arms up to the side. We'll start these that way. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now into our bent over position as we go into our rear delts. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. I'll pop the timer on. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm going to take this jumper off because I'm getting a bit warm. Sweatshirt even. How was that? All good?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so I was trying to think, how can we do something that covers most items this morning?
Most what?
Most areas of the upper body, since we've just got the one upper body session.
Yeah. That's fine. I like the overall.
Mm.
Just thinking I came off a super challenging week last week. Because I mean not so challenging, but just for our workouts because
Mm.
missed a few days because I was sick from coming back from a long trip from being away, from not working out so much. And it turns out that a lot of people on our trip got sick the same time frame, so there was something going around that
Oh,
group
yeah.
of ours. There's like either the like flu, but not really that strong, or stomach bug or something.
Yeah, there's been a
Also,
big outbreak of neurovirus around in Europe, UK.
yeah,
So,
we think it's that. It might be that.
yeah.
But luckily it didn't hit me hard, but it whacked up my schedule. But on top of that, it was like in the evenings I had everything. I had
Yeah.
something every night nearly. So it was like not a lot of chance to recover. So it was just a bit of a mess.
Yep. I can appreciate those weeks. Definitely. Just like I can appreciate doing set number 2. Right, so back into our bent over position as we go into bent over rows again. Okay, really connect with those lats. Feel them squeeze as you kind of are using them to raise your arms. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing upright. Let's go upright rows to shoulder press. Changing our focus now into our delts, our medial delts, ones that goes across the top of our shoulders. So feel them squeeze as we raise the arms up for upright rows, and then really squeeze even more as you drive your hands into the ceiling. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, into alternating bicep curls. So palms facing forwards, elbows pinned into the side. Shifting our focus into our biceps. So feel them squeeze as bring them up. Squeeze when you get a bit more when you get to the top, and slowly kind of release them as you're coming back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, tricep overhead extensions. Elbows pinned into the side. Shift our focus to the opposite side of the arms, into the triceps. So really feel them squeeze as you kind of drive your arms into the air with as much vigor as you can. And slowly let them stretch on the way down. Real deep stretch, bring them as far down your back as you can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then from there into our lateral raises. Again, shifting our focus back into our medial delts. Those that goes over the top of our shoulders. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then shifting into our rear delts. So those little tiny muscles just at the backs of our shoulders. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, have a drink. There, timer is
So I guess
on.
the point of me saying about the weeks prior is I'm just noticing that with a couple of weights where I've done higher, I still need to go low, the lower rank. I'm right in between the two. It's that
Mhm.
classic you go up. So I'm going to take the strategy on the fourth to try to go up and just see how many I could do.
Perfect.
But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
perfect. And then that
little
way you've kind of built up the fatigue ready, emptied the muscle glycogens, and therefore you should be able to just power all the way through to failure on that last one.
yeah.
Yeah, because failure is a good thing. It's a hard one to get people's heads around. I'm struggling with Dom at the moment. Dom hates failing at things. So trying to get him to kind of concentrate on the fact that actually failure is a good thing, because that's where you can't put anything more effort into it. But yeah, just go for it.
Yeah,
And
but
then if you only
you balance that with what you said that sometimes the body will tell you it'll fail, but you really could do a few more. You know what I mean?
that's
Like
right.
that there's
Yeah.
that limit of like how much do you know, how
Yeah.
much you can touch with your body to actually know when it's failing, when you're just like sort of giving up because it's hard, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. So the best way of measuring that is you've got what's known as form failure. So for example, if you're doing the lateral raises and automatically you'll get to a point where you can do a few more, that might feel really difficult, but then the last few you'll turn your arms and you know at that point you've failed because your arms are kind of, I've exaggerated a little bit, but
Right.
um,
Right.
and as soon as you get that form failure, you know that's it. You can't do any more.
Right.
Um, and there is times where you'll push past that and you'll do things like forced reps. But you just got to be careful that you don't then cause yourself damage or injury, because as soon as you go to form failure and you stop doing this and you start doing things like this, you're recruiting other muscles because those muscles can't deal with it. And at that point, that's when they're the weakest, or any other muscles that you're using effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. So always try and get to form failure. That's the key thing where you know that you're not doing it the right way.
Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind with set three.
Step number 3, yes, pushing up to 12. Definitely you can stick back into practice. Good. So 12 reps. This time we're going to concentrate on the speed and timing. So bent over rows, faster on the way up, slower on the way down. We're using gravity. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing up straight. Goes upright rows to shoulder press. So again, using gravity again, faster on the way up, slower on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we'll start from there into our alternating bicep curls. So these should be slightly faster on the way down, up, slightly slower on the way down. Remember to squeeze when you get to the top, but keep them both moving at the same time. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and there into tricep overhead extensions. Same again, faster on the way up, slower on the way down. Really feel that drive into the air and that squeeze down, that stretch down your back. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And from there into lateral raises. So arms raising to the sides of our body. Again, faster on the way up, slower on the way back down. And feel it in your medial delts. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then into our rear delts, back into our bent over position. Again, only slightly faster on the way up and slower on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. We might go over by about a minute by the look of things. Ah. Have you got a good steady week this week?
Sorry?
Have you got a nice steady week this week?
Yeah, relatively quiet actually.
Yeah. Ah, that should make it easier then to do a bit of recovery for yourself, catch up on things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of the work of finding work or making contacts or that sort of thing. So
Yeah,
it's not amazing, but it's I don't know. Just I'm used to it by now, but it's still always hard.
yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. So one of the challenges of working for yourself is you're always there's always something to do.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah, it's a good one. I definitely will. I'll go for failure this time, but I think I'm failing all of them. Oh,
perfect. Spot on. In which case, let's start that feeling from happening right now. Set number 4.
okay.
Feel that benefit by doing so as well. So straight into our bent over rows. Bring it all together. So good form, great feeling and connection with your lats. Really fire them up as much as you can. Faster on the way up, slower on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, standing us up straight, come into upright rows to shoulder press. Again, keeping those weights close to the midline of your body. Really feel it in your shoulders. Faster on the way up, slower on the way down. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Transitioning over to our alternating bicep curls. So feeling it in our biceps. Again, nicely keeping both arms moving at the same time. Remember to squeeze when you get to the top. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then over into our tricep overhead extensions. Really drive our arms into the air. Feel that into your triceps. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, bring our arms down to our sides as we move into lateral raises. So again, shifting our focus back into our shoulders. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, moving down into your rear delts. So we're going to do rear delt flies. A little muscle on the back of your shoulders. Last of the final exercise this morning. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop the weights down, grab yourself a drink. And that is the end of another upper body session. So that's the only upper body session we've got this week. We've got the lower body session tomorrow, and then I'm away in London. So then we're back for one day. Feels like a one-day only concert thing on the next Monday, and then fly out to Ely in the US. So have an absolutely super week ahead, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
So just tomorrow, is it this week?
Just tomorrow this week,
And where
and
are you going
then
to the States?
so that's next week. It'll be Ely in Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so you've pretty much got Lake Superior, and Ely's like, hang on, that's the wrong way around on you. Yeah, Ely's back here, like on the
maybe on the
Canadian
border
border.
of Canada.
Yeah.
Is it more ice sculpting or doing something else?
No snow sculpting again, yeah. So we've
Nice.
got our next one we're doing. So that is, so this was a piece that Justin did when he was 17 years old. He did it as a bit of photography work when he was learning his craft. Because in art college, you have to learn all different mediums.
Yeah.
Um, where am I? There we are. So this one was quite a haunting one actually. So it's all to do with depicting the breakdown of family meals and
Oh
things.
yeah, I see that. Yeah. Wow.
So we're going to do that one in snow. So it's going to be yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Probably the saddest sculpture we've ever created and ever will create, I think. Has some deep meanings around mental health and keeping yourself good. So yeah, so hopefully it'll have a good message behind it.
Yeah. Well, as predicted, I failed on probably nearly every one. Even if
Yes.
like not stopping, but like, when you do 15, I've just done number 12 or 13 slower,
Yeah,
you know.
that's
But I
fine.
did, I mean, even despite the challenging week last week and not doing so many workouts, I did three tennis and I also played ultimate yesterday. So I don't know.
Perfect.
Like I think I just did a little bit more focus on cardio, but it's not, it doesn't feel as like I've progressed.
Yeah. But every time you're doing it, you're improving on your body, and even if the case is you just maintain where you are, that's better than what a lot of people do. Because a lot of
Yeah.
people are in a place where their body just keeps degrading. At least you know you're doing the right thing for yours going forwards. So it's good.
Yeah. All right,
Nice
man.
one.
Have a good day. Thanks. Appreciate